What's up, everybody? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. For this Tuesday, October 15th, 2024, I'm your host, Russ Williams. I'm so glad you could be here today, Transition Army. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so glad you could be here today, and I'm quite aware you could have been anywhere in this world today. I know you could have been anywhere in this world today, but you decided to be here with me, and I appreciate that, and more importantly, I appreciate you. So welcome to Transition Tuesdays, my friends. We have an action-packed episode once again. But before I start the show, I always like to state my intentions. And my intentions is to give you the opportunity to laugh, smile, think, and engage in honest conversations about your life's transitions and beyond. So that's what we do here on Transition Tuesdays. That is what we do. And speaking on the check-in of what we do, we have Dolores Didi on the check-in from New York, not New York, from Jersey, on the check-in. What's going on, Didi? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. Welcome, 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 my friend. Welcome, welcome. All right, guys, let's get after it. And the more people check in, I will shout you out. So, in transition news, we have ex-Knick favorite Donte DiVincenzo returns to Madison Square Garden in the preseason game, and all heck breaks loose. All right, Transition Army, let me paint the picture for you. So Donte, and a sidebar about the name Donte. Do you guys know any other Dontes that happen to be white? I don't, but we have Donte DiVincenzo, right? He gets fouled at the foul line. He gets fouled, and he goes to the free throw line. And then he strikes up a conversation while he's on the free throw line with the Knicks bench. Okay, that's his former team that he played for last year. Okay, so Donte, he looks at the Knicks bench and not at his head coach, not at the head coach, his former head coach, Tom Thibodeau, or Tibbs as they call him. Okay, so video clearly shows that he's not looking at Tibbs, who he's claimed he said he was talking to, right? But he was looking at the Knicks bench, all right? And he says the following. He says, "This is what happens when they let you run the team." And he was looking directly at Jalen Brunson's dad, Rick Brunson, who had a great career. He had a pretty good career with the NBA, and he's been a prominent coach, and he's been, coaching his son, Jalen Brunson, right? So let's continue. But before I continue on the check-in, we got Felicia checking in from The Rock. What's going on, Felicia? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, let's continue. So after the game, after the players exchanged pleasantries and handshakes, Rick Brunson, the coach, is seen trying to get his hands at Donte DiVincenzo. Okay? And then afterwards, when the reporters are talking to Donte DiVincenzo says the following statement. He says, "My relationship with Jalen," meaning his former teammate and Knicks star Jalen Brunson, he says, "that's my brother, my best friend. That's a separate relationship." That's key. That's a separate relationship. "I said I'll talk about that privately with Coach Brunson," I guess what he said, "and figure that out." Unquote. All right? So, I ask you all, Transition Army, with that being said, is Daddy Rick Brunson, wrong for wanting to throw those hands on Donte DiVincenzo? Was he wrong in doing that? Was he wrong in doing that? What do you guys think? Okay? Before you guys answer, I can answer for that. I don't think he was wrong. I think Rick Brunson comes from that era. Like, listen, if you say stuff, I might have to see you. And it looked like he was highly perturbed about that statement because what is he implying? He was implying that DiVincenzo was implying that Brunson runs the show and not Tibbs there. And that's why he directed that comment directly to him. That didn't look like it was a joking matter because Rick Brunson took that personally. And he comes from that era in which you will be approached. I know that's not this era now. It's a little bit softer and kinder, and kumbaya type of deal. But back in his era, and the people that he's coached that he played with, hey, you might have to see somebody by making a comment, especially when you're looking directly at the person you're addressing that to. So that might be a problem. We got on the check-in my sister cuz from North Carolina. We got Gina is in the building. What's going on, Gina? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So that's my take on it, but I want to get your thoughts, Transition Army. Is Daddy Brunson wrong for wanting to put hands on Donte, as Bomani Jones says, as white Donte? Because again, I don't know any other white Donte. So but is he wrong? Was he wrong in putting hands? Was he out of line? Was he out of base? Was he out of pocket? I don't think so. But what do you guys think? Gina says he was wrong. New rules. It ain't about being soft or new age. No, I don't know. I'm from that era, Gina. You know what I mean? I might have to approach you if you say something like that blatant, that disrespectful. I might have to see you. Back in the days, it used to be like Jordan. Jordan was notorious for this. There was one time he had an argument with a player all throughout the game, upstairs in the gym. Right? Game was over with. Jordan goes to the guys. He goes to the guy's locker room and say, "Hey man, you was talking all that mess up there. Let's get it on." I come from that era, so I would have approached it the way that Daddy Brunson did, and I probably would have got hands on him. Just saying. As Felicia says, looking handsome, love the blazer. Hey, thank you, Felicia. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you. Hashtag the bride. That's right. That's coming up. November 2nd. I can't wait. Let's see. Approach me away from the eyes. I was more camera now. What? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Clarify that for me, Gina. Okay, come on, sister cuz. Clarify that for me. All right? Oh, it says I was looking at today's outfit too. Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you, Gina. Thank you so much. Thank you, sister cuz. So I wanted to get your take on that. All right, guys? So, also in transition news, okay. Number 45's presidential rally attendees were left stranded after campaign buses left without them. Okay? Now, at a campaign rally in California recently, thousands of Trump supporters who were supposed to be bused back to their vehicles found themselves stranded at the venue. What happened then? The Trump supporters were seen walking like 5 miles back to get into their cars and drive away. Man, that sounds like some strange behavior. I'm not blaming number 45 on that, but somebody has to be held responsible for that. Very strange behavior. Speaking of strange behavior again, at a recent town hall meeting, number 45 decided to play music and not take questions from the audience. He is quoted as saying, "Who needs questions anyway? Who needs them? Who needs questions anyway?" And then he proceeded to say, "Hey, you guys want to hear music? I want to hear music." Then they started playing James Brown, "It's a Man's World." Then they started playing the Village People, YMCA. You know the song, YMCA, right? This is like some strange behavior going on. So I ask you, Transition Army, are these strange series of events or strange behaviors, will they sway you, the voter, to vote for Donald J. Trump or not to vote for Donald J. Trump? Like these strange behavior, these strange occurrences, these recent occurrences, would that sway you? I don't know. Tell you. I don't know. But what would you guys, how you guys feeling about that? How are you guys feeling about that? Let's see. Gina says, Gina says, them fools should have got left at Coachella. Feel our damn pain. Wow. All right, Gina. And why they couldn't get the YMCA right? I don't know. Hopefully I got it right for you guys. I hope that was for your guys, acceptance. Hope I got that right. But again, that's what they played at. That's what they played at this rally, this recent town hall. This went on for 38 minutes. Okay, the town hall, I believe, was for 45 minutes. But this went on for 38 minutes. So I ask you again, Transition Army, these strange behaviors, these recent strange behaviors, would they sway you, the voter, from voting for Donald J. Trump or not voting for Donald J. Trump? Is your mind made up? We got less than 3 weeks to go. Is your mind made up? Are you ready to roll? That's the question I ask. That's the question I have to ask you guys. That is the question. So, we shall see. We shall see on that. And now we have bonus transition news. Bonus transition news I'm going to bring to you today. Man, we'll do this and see what goes on with the bonus transition news I have for you guys before we check on out of here. But we got bonus transition news. Bonus transition news in your area. All right, guys. So, in bonus transition news, let me go this. And this is hot off the presses. Hot off the presses. The New York Jets of the NFL acquired Raiders wide receiver Donte Adams this transition Tuesday. This just went down today. Man, and like I always say, something always goes down. Something always goes down on a transition Tuesday. It always goes down. I'm telling you. I don't know what it is, man. I saw recently on the Pat McAfee show on ESPN. Shout out to that guy. That guy is very entertaining. He's the reason why I watch the Saturday morning, how they have the college football updates. This guy is entertaining. And he had Aaron Rodgers, as he normally does, I believe, on a Tuesday. But this time, Donte Adams, he made an appearance on there. So again, he got traded today. So this guy had to be on a plane last night because the Jets lost to the Bills last night, right? They had to make this trade last night while he was in the air because he had to be flying in the air, knowing that he was traded. But no one said anything, But hey, Aaron Adams and future Hall of Famer Aaron Rodgers are now reunited. You guys know that song by Peaches and Herb? Reunited and it feels so good. So these guys are they're now reunited, back together again, okay? Because they were teammates at Green Bay from 2014 to 2021, okay? So they played there. So let me see if anybody's checking in on that. And on the check-in, we got Deborah on the check-in. Welcome, Deborah. Welcome. Our Transition Army, man, Lieutenant, I like to call Deborah, man. Thank you for joining us, Deborah. Thank you. And I'm hoping rehab is going well for you. Rehabilitation is going well for you on the leg, okay? Hoping that's going well for you. Praying for you as well, okay? So, I'll say this about this trade, okay, on this bonus transition news. Okay, Aaron Rodgers. All right, Aaron Rodgers. This season, the rest of the season is on you, okay? The Jets are currently 2-4. They're not out of it. But again, Aaron Rodgers, you got to be culpable for this. Because some are saying you were responsible for your coach to get fired. Some would say, I would imagine, with Donte coming back, Donte Adams coming in. I'm sure, they want to make you happy by doing that, and you might have been responsible for that. Kudos to you. You're going to be a Hall of Famer. Some would say you probably know more than the coaches because you got a title. Okay? So now that you're the new head coach, and I know it's not on paper, but you are like the coach, okay, of this team, this has to work. This has to work. It reminds me of a movie, the movie Friday. Okay, you guys ever saw the movie Friday? You remember when Smokey's mom asked him to go to the store and get some cigarettes, right? And she gave Smokey the money, and Smokey looked at the money and said, "This ain't enough, Mama. This ain't enough." And what did the mama say? Make it enough. All right. Same thing here with Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers, you got enough. Make it enough. The Jets have to make the playoffs and go far in the playoffs for this to work. They have to do that. So, Aaron Rodgers, this is on you. A lot of responsibility. We're going to keep you culpable for this. You got to make this enough. That's what you got to do. You got to make this enough. Man. So, ladies and gentlemen, Transition Army, if we were able to make you laugh, smile, and think during this broadcast, my good friends, you have accomplished something major today. So celebrate your victory. Celebrate your victory. Okay? You're here today. Let's celebrate that victory. All righty. Let's go. Here's some music. Hey, 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 here we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, Transition Army, hey, I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for you watching Transition Tuesdays each and every Tuesday. Thank you so much. Man, you can watch this show and our past shows on our YouTube channel, Transition Tuesday. So before you leave the channel, please make sure you like and subscribe, okay? I would greatly appreciate that. If you haven't been following me, you can follow me on Instagram at Russ Will Transitions. That's Russ Will Transitions with an S. You follow me and I'll follow you back. No doubt about that. See anybody else that's on the check-in? Let's see. Gina says the Jets gonna get the Jets gonna. Hold on, Gina. What is this? The Jets gonna jet. They don't get excited. Hey, Gina. I don't want to be the same old Jets, but again, we shall see. Hope is here, and hope is in the building. All right. So let's just hope. All right. No same old Jets. And also, guys, you can also follow me on TikTok at RussWill11. That's Russ Williams, the number 11. Okay, make sure you do that. We have a lot of fun on TikTok, all right? So I want to give a shout out to our corporate sponsor, Sweet Candy Cafe, located in downtown Lumberton, North Carolina, the home of Southern Sweetness. So before the show ends, we're about to end it. So before the show ends, I want you to head to sweetcandycafe.com to order your confectionery goodies. Your taste buds will thank you. And we thank you also, because we're trying to pay for a wedding. We need your business, all right? I'm just putting it out there. We need your business. We need you to go to sweetcandycafe.com and flood it out and buy you some candy, some confectionery goodies. Your taste bud's going to thank you. You'll be proud of that. You'll be proud of that, man. You'll be proud. You'll be helping us out. I appreciate you guys. All love. As Deborah says, we appreciate you, Russ. And Lady Felicia, absolutely. We appreciate you too, Deborah. Thank you so much. So, ladies and gentlemen, Transition Army, as we say in parting, happy transitioning, and we'll speak to you soon. Take care, everybody. God bless.